What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports. Right, I got a couple for you tomorrow. We have to be the forgiving type, but as you know, I tend to forgive horses as long as the price is right. Let's touch on today. A little disappointing. One selection in the double one, the other let us down. And Overright, I thought he ran well. He was travelling really strong. I think he got involved with him in a hot pace and it cost him. Jumped out, had a lovely position in third, but just wasn't enough for him. Kind of rushed him up to a handier second, and he was always going to be vulnerable then. But anyway, ran really, really well, and maybe I'll be on him the next day. Maybe I'll forgive him once more. But anyway, thought he was going to do something for a minute. Right, you know I don't dwell around here. Too many winners in me locker. Patreon today, we had a horse, a 3-point win selection, finishing second. Ran okay though on a horse I really want on my side. And one a little disappointing in the chase at Worcester. We had a good one in the gold tier, a massive 4 points each way, advised at 18-1, returned 11-1, finishing in the money, so finishing third. But definitely a horse I want to keep on side. He's a quirky thing, probably needs blinkers and probably wants to come back again to 5 furlongs, and that might be the trick to this horse, because the minute he hits the front, he puts his head up. He's just that kind of horse. He's in behind, he travels like a dream, but the second he hits the front, the head comes up. But he over travelled today and he was just too handy. So I think back to 5 furlongs, headgear on, and sit against him for as long as you can, and I think he's going to be winning for us, so we'll keep him there. Right lads, we'll move on to tomorrow, and I got 2 selections. So there's an interesting horse running tomorrow. He ran Dyer the last day. Let's just touch on it. Oh no, we'll go to the earliest one first. So the 1:15 in Haydock, Noonday Gun. So this is bred to the hills. It's a Sky Lantern do Bowie. Look, I was giving up on this horse, I really was. Looked a real good one when it won in Catterick one day, and I backed it that day, and then I've been losing hope in it, and I thought to myself, there was an issue with it. I thought there might be something wrong with it, until it ran then in Sandown the last day, and it really toughed it out up the hill on soft ground, and I thought, you know what, maybe it just needs a trip, and it's 1.6 miles tomorrow, and it just looks like it gallops a bit one-paced. And I thought, you know what, I'll forgive it. We'll give it the last chance to prove to us that it hasn't got an issue. Because I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if it had a little issue. But at 5-1 in a race that isn't overly strong, I'm prepared to go a point each way with that. Now, let's move on to the 4:30 in Newbury. Now, this is a horse I tipped up in Windsor. Now, draw a line through Windsor. This horse was too green for Windsor. So I'm forgiving this horse to just say that he physically and mentally was too immature for Windsor. So he's 7-1 tomorrow, St. George's Bay. He's nicely handicapped. He runs in Newbury, a point each way. Now, he has to bounce back from a dire run in Windsor, but the ground in Windsor that night was very soft, and things happened too quick. From his first run in a handicap, he was lost. He was game over the minute the stalls open. And he couldn't come down the hill. You could just see he carried his head a little high and couldn't come down the hill. Back on Newbury, any horse can handle Newbury. Newbury is like the most amazing race course there is. I've been lucky enough to ride some good winners around there, and it's just a really, really beautiful, fair track. Let's just touch on, this horse there. I think he can put a bad run behind him and run a whole lot better. So a point each way, St. George's Bay, a point each way, Noonday Gun, and a point each way double on the 2 of them. Now listen, we have to forgive them a few little things, but I know these horses are capable. Let's hope they can show it tomorrow. Right lads, the time for Codden is over, and my Patreon followers, if you're watching, I am eyeing up a couple tomorrow, and I might go hard on one. We'll see. Looks a poor race in one in Haydock, so we'll have a look at that tomorrow, but I think this horse should be winning. Anyway, there's a couple of others there. I'm interested in a couple, one in Ireland as well, but we'll see. There's about 3 or 4. I might narrow it down to 2 by the looks of things, but I'll see how we get on, and let's hope we can crush. I'll put the link in the description below. Right lads, the Codden is over. Justin Rose in the golf, really solid start, 3 under par, and happy with that. Tommy Fleetwood's out there now. I think he's 1 under with a few holes to play, and Justin Thomas as well. I think he's around the 1 under I haven't just been watching all the scoring, but I'm going to watch it for the evening. Lads, tune in as always. Yeah, the winners are en route. Let's hope we can hit them tomorrow. Give them a kick in the nuts.